Playing with Mithi River both for airport expansion plans and the Bandra-Worli Sea Link has cost the city dearly.
Blocked the mouth of the Mithi River. We actually dammed it. We just took a lot of earth, we quarried land and earth, possibly from the national park, dumped it on it, destroyed the mouth of the river, and then left a little culvert so that the river could pass through. The end result was that while the rain fell as a normal rain, 200 millimeters, 300 millimeters, there was always a little flooding. But when it came to 900 plus, the river told us what the river would do to us if we disrespected it. People died.
The systematic destruction of about 1,000 acres of city mangrove cover, what's left, about 5,000 acres is under threat, has deprived Mumbai of its natural barrier and silt trap, and horror stories abound of urban welfare projects gone terribly awry continue to be reported. Mangroves have been cleared to build golf courses, amusement parks and rubbish dumps. Building construction is planned even on 5,400 acres of salt pan land. Experts say the historical process of reclaiming the sea to build the city is the cause of Mumbai's problems.
Well, what has happened is Mumbai were originally 7 islands and 7 tiny islands. Over the years, they have been reclaimed steadily and surely. And there are several areas that are low-lying anyway, which have been built through a process of reclamation, which have always been vulnerable to flooding, even during the monsoon. Now, being a coastal city surrounded on 3 sides by water, we are therefore even more vulnerable than one would expect, because this is all low-lying land that has been reclaimed. Mud flats, salt pan lands, mangroves were reclaimed earlier, and because of sea level rise, this problem is only going to get worse. It's not going to improve, and we will very often find that projects like Brimstawad, which are being built without factoring in climate change issues, without factoring in sea level rise issues, are actually probably going to make the problem worse, because you might find that sea water is entering Mumbai city through these storm water drains and channels. Rather than draining rainwater out, you might find sea water coming in. And because these aspects have not been considered, this is going to create very serious problems.
Thousands of tons of uncleared debris choke the city's 100-year-old stormwater drains, which urgently need an overhaul. And in a city where 88% of commuters use public transport, government spends a lot on flyovers and a pittance on upgrading creaky trains and buses. An unholy nexus between politicians and billers and unrealistic development dreams has brought Mumbai and neighbouring city Navi Mumbai to the brink of collapse.
Mumbai is now paying the price for 300 years of the kind of development it has gone through, and the large-scale reclamation that has taken place over the past 3 centuries, and which is still continuing in some pockets, though that is illegal. And the bottom line is that civil engineering is not going to solve Mumbai's problems.
It's not just the no development zones that have fallen prey to the frenzy of unplanned building. Successive state governments have signed off open lands on the pretext of housing the poor. In fact, the replacement of low-lying slums with multi-story buildings has made the city a concrete jungle.
The real tragedy for Mumbai city is at one point of time the municipal commissioner was the king for Mumbai, and he could take decisions which would affect all our lives and the future. But today there are several organizations that are now competing with the BMC, such as the MMRDA, MHADA, SRA, etc. And there is no agency or coordination between all these organizations. And the impact, as we can visibly see, has been to the detriment of Mumbai city. There are structures coming up without any infrastructure to support them. Our traffic is in a complete mess. The air quality is suffering. Water is never enough, and of contamination, there are now hundreds of complaints happening. And these are problems that no man can rectify, no matter how honest he is, or no matter how straightforward he is, or no matter how much money he is given. For this, you actually need better coordination.
If Mumbai's unprecedented flooding every year is an early warning of global warming and rising sea levels, the city will become an island again, be it with rainwater or seawater. And when both bureaucracy and leaders have failed to show ecological literacy, the only way out is citizens' awareness. Unfortunately, even that is not happening. That leaves us but with one choice, says Devi Goenka.
Then my advice to Mumbaikars would be to, instead of investing in a second car or a third car, it's high time they start buying boats.
For ages, Mumbai has been trying to control and destroy nature for its own benefit and greed. 26/7 was a trailer of nature's fury. Post 26/7 floods in Mumbai have become a common occurrence. The state government has set up several committees and thousands of crores are being spent in the name of cleaning stormwater drains and Mithi River and so on and so forth. But is the effort of saving Mumbai a case of too little done too late? Will man ever be able to conquer nature? With camera person Abhay Prasad and Rajiv Mishra, Zeba Warsia for NMTV News.